WWE Raw highlights started out with Brock Lesnar in the ring, and he started counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Cody Rhodes' music hit, and I knew it was gonna happen. I said Cody Rhodes' music is gonna hit when Brock Lesnar hits too. Just like normally when people count down to 5, 4, 3, 2, normally something happens. Um just like when Brock Lesnar a few years ago counted down 5, 4, 3, 2. He picked up Paul Heyman for the F5, right? These things happen. Or most recently, Paul Heyman again, Seth Rollins counted down 5, 4, 3, 2, and then Solo came. So, it's something, it's these things are all, based off of one another. But yes, that happened. Cody Rhodes' music, the lights go out, Cody Rhodes comes out there. And Cody didn't even do the whoa. He didn't even do it. And then he gets up on the apron, and like, okay, he always does it this time. He's gonna do it this time. Whoa! He didn't do it. And I had my arms out too, man. I was ready for him to do it, but he didn't do it. I think even Brock Lesnar was looking at him like, "What are you doing?" Cody wanted to shake Brock Lesnar's hand. Brock Lesnar shook his hand, but then kind of like um pushed him by and then kind of like walked by. Cody didn't like that. Cody Rhodes got in position for a dive through the ropes. Luckily this time it did not end in injury. Unlike the Rey Mysterio situation, unfortunately. Brock Lesnar was able to reverse this attack, ramming Cody Rhodes into the steel post. Well, they're not steel posts anymore. I think they changed that after what happened to Goldberg. Um, but anyways, then Brock Lesnar hit Cody Rhodes with the steel steps and then walked out. But it didn't take him too long because then Brock Lesnar picked up the steel steps again. He turned around and hit him with the steel steps again, and then he walked out again. Then Brock Lesnar turned around again and put him in the ring and picked him up for an F5. The F5 down to the ground, and then he officially walked out of Raw. Sami Zayn going up against Halloween again. It's okay. But actually, Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins were already in the ring. I almost said Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I'm just so used to it. But anyways, Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins were already in the ring. And then when Halloween were making their entrance, Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn, I have to think every time I say that because I'm just so used to saying Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They brought the fight to Damien Priest, Dominic, and Finn Balor. And that was like, like the beginning of the before the match even started. Then the match finally got started, and then in the middle of the match when Seth Rollins had Damien Priest in optimum position, Finn Balor went and got his revenge back and slammed Seth Rollins into the ring post. So basically he got his revenge. But a commercial break later, Seth Rollins is back into it, but again, a little later into the match. I'm so tired of this happening. Rhea Ripley jumping on the apron is enough of a distraction for Dominic to get a cheap shot in when he's not even tagged into the match, as well as for Finn Balor to hit a drop kick onto Sami Zayn cleanly from a weird angle, I will admit. It was kind of a weird angle. And then Damian Priest hit possibly the most dangerous move in WWE, the Razor's Edge. And then he looked over at the briefcase like golden nugget, right? And he wanted Finn Balor to give it to him. Finn Balor was getting ready to give it to him, and he stalled for like 2 seconds, and then he just gave it to him. And then Damian Priest turned around for a super kick, almost like a jumping super kick with the briefcase in his hand. So, yes, that winded up happening. Now, let's talk about this quick pause with Finn Balor for a second. I think Finn thought about, wait a second. I'm going to be fighting Seth Rollins this weekend at SummerSlam. So what's going to happen to my title match? I think he thought about that, and then he thought about, if you don't cash in right now, you can just cash in on Roman or someone. But, which I seriously hope never happens. But that's besides the point, because if anyone does not need to be the end of the Roman Reigns bloodline story, it definitely should not be Damien Priest. But that's besides the point. Just sticking to the storyline, Finn Balor might be like, oh, you can just go cash in on Roman, but if you win this title, then I can't move to another brand. What happens to me? So he thought about that, and then he was just like, you know what? So I think that's why he just gave it to him. But like I said, he winded up getting super kicked. And then again, Rhea Ripley jumps up there again. Seth Rollins threw the briefcase at Dominic's face now. Then Finn Balor jumped up on the apron to get back involved. Sami Zayn saved the day. And then Seth Rollins hit the stomp for 1, 2, 3. And that's pretty much it for Raw results, peeps. Peace out, peeps.